Hello, my friends. Furious Friday. I am furious. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to relax. Uh, Maybe part of it is, as I have said in a few videos, I had hoped that some of this would come to a head. This isn't the way for it to come to a head, though. I woke today to a letter from my ex's lawyer. First of all, she says I am not allowed to share the contents of that letter. I'm not allowed to share what issues they raise. She said, don't post online anything about this. So that is the first thing I'm going to do because it's free speech. If she wants to purport something in a letter to me, she better have enough confidence that it would hold up to online scrutiny. I'm sorry, Ms. Valescu, Diane Valescu. You do not control me. You can have a judge issue statements of me stopping my videos. Now let's go on. Let's go on and tell you what's going on. As I said, I woke up to a letter from her lawyer saying that it has come to her attention that I am taking my medicine around my child and that this has to cease and desist immediately or they will take action. Yet the only thing they cite as proof of it is me actually smoking something last weekend on video while my door was closed. And I even said on the video the door was closed, and it was pure CBD that I smoked. But yes, it comes from the cannabis plant. It isn't drugs, it's medicine. But yes, I'm not saying I didn't, I'm not saying I did. I'm saying my son was never around, and because it was CBD, I was never high around my son. But if people are watching my videos, watch my videos. Try to find one. I think out of my 450 some videos, you might find one or two where I was high. In almost every video, you will find me arguing that I don't even like getting high. I do this only for the pain relief. I also go in very much detail about how a person who has extreme pain like I do has to smoke a hell of a lot to get past the pain and into the euphoria. Euphoria is not something I get from marijuana. I get euphoria from pain relief. When the pain goes away, I feel better. That's euphoria. You know? Um, this lawyer has said that my ex wants to drug test my child because she expects that she's going to find he has marijuana in him. Um, a lot of people are saying, let them so that you can prove it. The thing I don't trust about testing is if you pay off the testers well enough, you can probably get the results you want and ruin a person's life. That boy has been in a house that has cannabis in it. Will those follicles land on his hair? I doubt it. I have not smoked around him. I feel very confident in the truth. I don't feel confident in testing and things like that. I also find it absolutely saddening that she would think that I would give drugs to my son. This is the, this is why I'm so angry. Is I if I if this were 10 years ago, if this were a decade ago, she met me when I was earning well over 100 grand a year, traveling all over the place, high in business, had a couple of vehicles, doing really well. Now I'm at the bottom of my life and I can barely afford my medicine. If I were still with all that money, all I would have to do is hire a good lawyer and put an end to this harassment of a medical cannabis patient. But I can't afford it. I have tried for 6 months to raise money for a lawyer, and I've only been able to raise $1,200. And during that 6 months, that got usurped by all the bills and all the loss of income I've had. So to you, Ola, fuck you. Fuck you. You're not helping your son by destroying his father. You have something wrong here that you can't just let me go. Let me have a life with my son. Had you, for the last year, been a little bit more compassionate, your words, you have zero compassion for me. Your words. Had you had some compassion for me, I might have even thought of signing. Because, folks, she's asking me once again to give up the passport that I hold back so that she can take my son back to Eastern Europe. I don't trust she'll come back, but I would have more trust if she had not spent her time in the past 6 months trying to absolutely destroy me. So I had to get that out, people. You know, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't had any cannabis yet. And my son isn't even here. And she thinks that I'm going wild and getting stupid high when my son is here. Well, then I think I would do that when he isn't here. I take the cannabis for pain. That's what it is. It's a medicine. Learn. Quit being ignorant. So, to all of you who have stuck by me, I hope you still stick by me. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of posts about this again. I just needed to get it off my chest. I need to calm down. Puff, puff, pass. Yes, I need some of my medication once I get over this. No, I will not stop doing my videos. Your lawyer and you, young lady, have zero control over whether I can do my videos. This is a way in the future for me to finally start getting an income again. You took my income away. I'm trying to rebuild it and you're trying to destroy it. You left me. Leave me. Cheers and sorry to the rest of you.